Once upon a time in Moonlight Village lived a man named Michael with his wife Nina. Next to their house lived Michael's younger brother Brian, who lived with his wife Charlotte. One day, both brothers decided to take their wives out for a walk. While roaming the market, Nina and Charlotte noticed a jewelry shop. Brian bought a beautiful gold necklace for Charlotte. Michael stood there smiling, but Nina became angry and upset. Brian said, "Brother, you go ahead. Charlotte and I will head home." So Brian and Charlotte left, while Michael and Nina continued walking. After some distance, Nina stopped and said, "Michael, stop! I need to talk to you," Michael replied. "What happened? Why are you suddenly serious?" Nina said angrily, "You never buy anything for me. Look at your brother. He bought a gold necklace for his wife." Michael replied, "I bought you gold bangles 3 years ago." Nina insisted, "I want a gold necklace too. Otherwise, I won't go with you." Angry and irritated, Michael said, "Fine, stay here. When you come to your senses, you'll return home yourself." Saying this, Michael left Nina alone and went home. At the door, he met Brian. Brian asked, "Brother, why are you alone?" "Where is Nina?" Michael replied casually. "She was annoying me, so I left her on the way." Brian said worriedly, "That's not right. These days, the situation outside is dangerous." Michael realized his mistake and went back to bring Nina, but she was nowhere to be found. He thought, she must have gone home already. While he was thinking, a man suddenly came and said, "We have kidnapped your wife. If you want her safe, arrange $1,000. Michael laughed and replied, "My wife is very clever. This must be her trick to get money." The man warned him and left. Later, Michael's friend Kevin came and said, "Michael, I have bad news. I saw 2 men kidnapping Nina." Michael got angry at Kevin for not helping her, but Kevin explained that he was scared. Meanwhile, the kidnappers returned to their hideout where Nina was tied up. They threatened her to stay quiet. The kidnappers sent another warning to Michael, but Michael thought, "Good riddance. I'm finally free." Brian overheard everything and scolded Michael for speaking badly about his wife. Feeling helpless, Brian went home and told Charlotte everything. Charlotte said, "Nina is like our sister. We must help her. Let's sell our buffalo." The next day, Brian sold the buffalo and brought the money to Michael, asking him to rescue Nina. Michael pretended to be emotional and thanked Brian, but secretly thought of keeping the money for himself. On the other side, Nina cleverly tricked the kidnappers by asking for food. When one kidnapper untied her hands, she hit him on the head and grabbed his gun. When the other kidnapper arrived, she threatened him and forced him to take a message to Michael. The message said she was sorry and would behave well. Michael negotiated shamelessly and finally agreed to pay the ransom. When Michael arrived with the money, Nina turned the tables. She tied up Michael and the kidnappers, took the money, bought herself a gold necklace, and returned home. Later, when Nina found out that Brian and Charlotte had sold their buffalo to help her, she gave the buffalo back to them. She then called the police, who arrested the kidnappers. Nina made Michael promise that he would respect her and help with household work. Michael apologized and agreed. From that day onward, Michael started washing dishes, and they lived with more understanding.